gonna be back on too though. He was on here earlier and shit.
Oh,
He
your
was like,
cousin want to play Xenoverse again?
yeah, he was like he got what's that? The Z Fighter, Dragon Ball, the Z Fighter one. Said he got that
Yeah,
one
I don't
too.
like that one, man, but I got it though. I don't like that one. Xenoverse is way better.
He told me I need to get that one too. He was like, no, because they
Nah,
got.
man, that one
Okay.
is like Street Fighter, but it's Street Fighter Dragon Ball. I don't like that shit. In Dragon Ball, you can fight like Dragon Ball. In this, you fight like Street Fighter with Dragon Ball characters.
Oh, hell no.
I don't like that shit. I mean, like infinite combos type shit, switching out players, niggas jumping from off the screen, on the screen, off the screen, on the screen. That shit's whack, bro.
Oh yeah, he told me like it's like three on three style.
Yeah, man, fuck that, man. Xenoverse. Pull up a Xenoverse.
He was playing against somebody, man. He picked the most cheatingest team ever. He said he picked Super Saiyan God Vegito, Super Saiyan God Gogeta, and he had the Black Rose Goku. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I bet y'all beat him up in that too. Did he just get the game?
Nah, he did have.
Oh yeah, I definitely beat him up, bro. The whole team would beat him up. Play that shit too. I don't like it, but. Alright, let's see if he's gonna stop the stretch. Because apparently the stretch ain't shit no more.
They go to broadcast right here.
Powers are better, huh? Well, I'm gonna get it this time.
First carry for James Conner.
Let's keep going outside, fellas.
Yo, James not going away. That's the second, fourth down in a row that they got, man. It's too close to this goal line. They're trying to upset the team, man.
That's crazy.
Linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right
Let's
now,
go.
aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later.
Lost your
on when you
motherfucking
can
mind.
play
You gonna
action
keep
on,
doing
or
bullshit
stick
with me.
something to him between the second and the third level.
Come on.
On second down
Come on.
now. It's Conner, and the window closes quickly.
Yeah, man, them niggas is dropping that shit now. Cool.
Not much better than the first, just a gain of one there.
Oh, you the Phillies.
I hate this team, man. It's the worst. And I got this quarterback right here. He ain't shit. Because I don't like Big Ben neither.
King from the gun, he'll throw.
Yeah, he got the I formation. It's the that run out the door. It's the I. Oh,
Watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets. He's going to
I
really
win.
like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Getting closer. Oh shit now.
Looking to throw. King. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an
Yeah,
INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks.
Yeah, that's
And let's
crazy.
face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one
Oh
thing,
shit!
because they have these
First and goal
individual type
on the
plays,
3-yard line.
they've got to have short
UNC about to
memories,
score.
don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Oh, he's throwing dice. He's throwing dice. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I hate this team, bro. I have no corners, bro.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Man. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Let's go one more. Alert!
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Pick it up.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. On first down,
another one not
opening
finna
up
run
early
on.
on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2nd and 9 now. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
That defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs because he can really impact this offense. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Roethlisberger will throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance.
I don't know what the fuck to do, man.
1st and 10.
These motherfuckers are garbage, man. They can't cover shit, man. He gonna come out spread the whole game now. The fuck?
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Give it!
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run with 1 on 2nd down. After getting stumped on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
Hey, I knew it, bro. Cleveland, North Carolina went for that 2 points for kicking that one.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4.
They wouldn't let me.
Where the fumble at? You should have fumbled that ball, man.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
My
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Mayfield going to take it on a sneak. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Hey, I'll be right back, bro. I'm about to go fix his dinner right quick.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
What the fuck? Odell Beckham, really?
Yeah, man, he's
Now
fast.
the try here for the point after.
He ain't all that, man.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Watch recon, 152 fighter. Watch the ship, watch the ship. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Check, check. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out, watch out. Corner, corner.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all what.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Daniel McCullers busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mayfield to throw it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. King now on 1st and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Check 31, check 31.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. And the Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. King. And that is incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Mayfield now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Bird. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half.
Yo, I did not think he made that.
Up on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, I hate this fucking team, man. Try this. I haven't even been looking at what he's playing or nothing, neither.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right.
Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
2nd and 2. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A toss play to Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a
battle for it, and it's intercepted.
It's crazy, man. That who that is?
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level,
sucks, man.
Uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
X3, 218, chopper.
They run right side with Hunt. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense
I suck with these niggas, man. I can't get nothing going. Score the bad stuff.
I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
These guys, man. Garbage. I don't get them, man. I don't get how to fucking move the ball with these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas. Always catching
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after
he
what
dropped
happened on
it.
the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Throw left side to Higgins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now King on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
44. 65. 65. Take both of them. Check.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Outright, he gets this one to Switzer. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Regular.
Here's Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
That's incredible, bro.
And he's brought down, but not
I think that's crazy, man. They make any pass.
12 yards there and a first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so
I don't even want to
comfortable
finish the game for
getting
real. I got shit to do.
the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Hunt. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
A gain of 2 brings
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
Run. Greystone, travel.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Here we go.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Mayfield finding Beckham. A gain of 6 there on first.
Trying the shit. Fuck it.
Kings. 180. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Mayfield off the play fake. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll toss it to Hunt. Pushing tacklers aside. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Whatever, dog. They gonna let niggas do that shit, and what can I do? What can I do? He shit on them niggas, yo.
Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock.
Man,
that's
trying
a bad
to get out
thing.
of this game.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense.
Seeing what I needed to see.
Stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just
I hate the Steelers, man. They just not good to me,
so
man.
hard to stay in there.
I gotta
They
go
knew
rest
they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.